It's Monday, December 5, and this is your Barbados Day Evening News Update. I'm Kamar Jordan, so glad to have you with us. Our top story at this hour, still no deal in the bitter pay impasse between the National Union of Public Workers and the management of the Grantley Adams International Airport, Inc. At the end of another round of negotiations this afternoon, NUPW President Akani McDowell emerged with the news that the union had tabled a new set of proposals and was now awaiting a response from the airport's management. McDowell is, however, keeping the details of the latest proposal close to his chest. The last time the two sides met was about a week ago. A union official had told Barbados Today back then that the NUPW had put forward a compromise proposal. The union had reportedly dropped its demands for a 16% pay hike over 3 years and was offering to take 6% in the first year before returning to the bargaining table with government. It is not clear whether the GAIA is considering the matter. Meanwhile, industrial action at both the airport and the seaport remain on hold. In other news, at this hour, the Barbados government is providing universal antiretroviral treatment for all HIV/AIDS patients. Health Minister John Boyce made the announcement as he launched the HIV Treat All initiative this morning. Government is already spending just under $6 million to fight the HIV/AIDS epidemic, and it has approved an additional $500,000 in support of the nationally expanded effort. Minister Boyce says it's a good investment that will pay off in the long run.
The implementation of the WHO Treat All approach will build on the gains of the HIV response that we have been seeing over the last decade. Specifically, it will maintain the low rates of HIV illness and deaths, and we want to see further acceleration of the declines in HIV transmission rates that we have been experiencing.
Improvements are on the cards for the Accident and Emergency Department at the state-run Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Officials are hoping to reduce the wait time for care and treatment offered by the department. Today, officials of the Broadway to Barbados Charitable Trust, in association with the Massey Foundation and the government of Israel, donated 2 ultrasound machines that should help to address the problem. 28 doctors from the department will undergo training over the next 2 weeks by 2 Israeli physicians.
Ultrasonography can be life-saving in the fast and uncertain climate of an accident and emergency unit. Ultrasonography has been of useful benefit in evaluation of suspected cases of deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, heart attack, cardiac arrest, abdominal pain, abdominal trauma, and in obstetric emergencies. As with any good diagnostic technology, the training of the healthcare team, both in the use of this equipment and the interpretation of the results, are important.
Relief is on the way for drought-stricken Caribbean countries like Barbados. The Caribbean Institute of Meteorology and Hydrology today warned countries to expect above-normal rainfall next year. Grenadian meteorologist Tricia Miller told the 3rd Dry Season Caribbean Regional Climate Outlook Forum on the way in St. George's, Grenada, that La Nina conditions, which are currently present, should dissipate throughout the dry season. She assures that conditions between December and February will be enough to offset the dryness and water shortages affecting the region. However, Cuba and the Cayman Islands will continue to be affected by dry conditions. In sports, former FIFA President Sepp Blatter today lost his appeal against a 6-year ban imposed by the World Football governing body, even as he prepares to face more serious legal cases. Blatter, who was banned for approving US $2 million in payment to Michel Platini in 2011, said he will accept the difficult decision. Today's verdict ends Blatter's hopes of becoming honorary president of the soccer body he left in disgrace in February. He must also pay FIFA a fine of 50,000 Swiss francs, that's just under 50,000 US dollars. Meanwhile, his legal problems are far from over. Blatter is to face a separate FIFA ethics investigation into suspected bribery linked to multi-million-dollar bonuses in top executives' contracts. American federal prosecutors are also seeking answers from Blatter in connection with allegations of corruption linked to international soccer officials.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Read all about it, read all about it. Get your paper. Only $2.25. Let's get your paper.
You again with that stale news from yesterday. I got the Barbados today on my phone and I just get my news for free.
What do she?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust. Republic Bank, just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen, and a new TV we getting. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan sprucer, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The region now, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley arrives in Caracas this evening for a meeting with the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The two Caribbean neighbors will sign an agreement for commercial exploitation of the Dragon gas field in Venezuela. The gas field will become the first major field that will supply gas from Caracas to pipelines in Port of Spain. On the international front, an Israeli court has convicted a former mayor in a series of scandals, including, get this, naming a city street after his mistress. The Tel Aviv District Court today convicted David Yosef on 16 charges of sexual assault, fraud, and breach of trust. The indictment detailed the harassment of dozens of women who worked at City Hall and the firing of those who rejected his advances. Yosef, a former mayor of the central working class city of Or Yehuda, was also charged with providing perks to those women he courted. Also, among his transgressions was naming a new street Bali in 2013. At the time, he gave no explanation for his decision, but the indictment says it was the nickname he gave to one of his mistresses. Well, that's what you call serious abuse of state power. And on that note, we end our news and sports at this hour. But for more, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper or email updates, or you can like us on Facebook. And of course, if you're moving around Barbados today this evening, you can check us out on Izumi Media in bus terminals or Screenplay in a supermarket or a gas station near you. Also, we're on Channel 99, that's on Flow TV, or Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Kmar Jordan. Vanilla Weatherburn is the woman in the chair first thing tomorrow morning.